More on that issue, actually. This big news in the auto space, the Supreme Court having taken a hard line on migration to the BS4 regime, refusing to allow sale or registration of BS3 vehicles after the 31st of March. However, the court has said that BS3 vehicles sold till 31st March can be registered even after the cut-off date. Our colleague Ronojoy Banerjee had spoken with Vinod Dasari, president of SIAM, Vikram Kirloskar of Toyota Kirloskar, and Rajiv Bajaj, managing director of Bajaj Auto, as well Sunita Narayan of the Centre for Science and Environment. Let's listen in to a slice of that conversation.
We all have to respect whatever the Honorable Supreme Court has given as verdict. There is no question about not following that. So with that, let me say that I find it rather odd. There is a law that has been stated very clearly by the government saying that you can manufacture up to March 31st and you can sell after that. This is the law, this has been the past precedence, this is what everybody has been following. And it is inappropriate to say that everybody knew about it. Let me clarify. Commercial vehicle makers and all the automakers in this country have been making BS4 vehicles since 2010. So if there was so much interest in improving the pollution, first and foremost, why was it not said that we should be pushing the petroleum companies to be providing fuel available from 2010? For 7 years we have been making BS3 vehicles because of lack of fuel. But I find it quite frustrating that a law has been made, you follow the law, and suddenly something goes wrong like this.
Sunita Narayan, you and I spoke briefly yesterday outside the court, and there also, the sense was that perhaps, this time round, the court may take the auto industry's concerns on board, especially because the government had also come out strongly backing. On that limited point, were you also pleasantly surprised by the unambiguous verdict that the Supreme Court has passed this afternoon?
It's not about surprise. I think I'm certainly very happy that the court has weighed in on behalf of public health. And I'm really surprised Mr. Dasari continues to take this position.
Rajiv Bajaj also joins in. Good to have you with us. The industry claims that the losses could be to the tune of up to 30,000 crore rupees. So in that sense, would you perhaps say that it's a little harsh on the auto industry, which is already so regulated, which pretty much complies with all the regulations?
No, Ron, I would absolutely not. See, there are some things that you cannot put a price on. We can't forever get intimidated by 30,000 crores and 300,000 crores and this kind of stuff. This is about the air we all breathe, including our children and their children to come. I refuse to, sit on a fence on this. And my point is very clear. What did Mrs. Thatcher say years ago? She said, we will stand on principle or we will not stand at all. So this is a matter of principle. Just because it is 1,000 crores, we make one decision. If it is 100,000 crores, we make another decision. This is called uncertainty. This is called unpredictability of policy.
Some companies have taken different stance. Our stance as Toyota Kirloskar Motor was that we have to change over from BS3 to BS4 as fast as possible, and we did that last year. We have no inventory left. Vinod
Dasari, was there perhaps need also for the industry to come together and self-regulate itself?
Let me say this on behalf of the industry. There is no country in the world where the auto industry has accepted proactively that they will go from BS4 to BS6 in 3 years. Europe and America have taken 10 to 12 years. So let's not put the industry to say that industry is not accepting the norms. Indian auto industry has accepted safety and emission norms faster than any other country in the world.